Welcome to the special edition of WCMO News Center 15. I'm Haley Lana.
I'm Tyler Salanitro.
And here today we're going to be talking about the First Friday in Marietta. It occurs on the first Friday of every single month here in downtown Marietta.
Yeah, some highlights, maybe including some live music, local artists coming out at the stations. You got restaurants downtown that they'll have discounts off food, and live bands will be playing music outside on their patios, as well as late night hours for local shops such as, the food store, and then you have, I think, a couple wine stores as well downtown. And it just surrounds the entire night and is overall a good time.
Yeah, and with the end of the year rolling around, we thought it would be so much fun to go down and see what kind of fun you can have right here in Marietta. The last Friday of the year happened on the 1st, and the theme was Moonlight Madness.
Yes, indeed it was. And we sent a couple of our crews down there just to take a look at what might be happening throughout the night. So we're going to go ahead and toss over to Grant Moore and Jaelon Quiero-Gordon to see what they found in their interviews.
What do you have for us?
Hi, I'm Grant Moore for WCMO News Center 15. I'm here alongside
Amanda Parsons with Penny Pinchers.
How long you've been in business for?
We've been here for a little over 2 years.
Well, that's great. How many First Fridays have you been able to be around and be able to experience?
This will be my third First Friday tonight. My third First Friday of December.
Right.
Yes.
That's great. Any deals you might have going on for anybody that'd like to know?
So tonight, for First Friday, there will be snowballs, or they're like little ping pong balls. You draw one out for a discount for a total off of your purchase.
That's great. Thank you very much for the interview, and good luck this evening.
All right, thanks.
Back with News Center 15 here side.
Darla Bonnet with Threads Boutique Company.
How long you been in business for?
We've been here 5.5 years.
That's a good while. How many December First Fridays have you been around for?
Five.
It's
Five
been
and a half.
five.
No,
Right.
really. This is our, so since 18. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. This is our sixth one.
Sixth one? That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Any deals you got going on this First Friday?
Yeah, so every Moonlight Madness, we have the snowball discount, and they're 10 to 50% off for those. And then we have a $200 basket that we're going to have raffle for, and everybody, every purchase is qualified for an entry.
That's great.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to say?
We're ready for the holidays. I got stuff coming 2 and 3 times a week, and we're ready. We've got everything from pajamas to something to wear on a night out, so we're
Most
prepared.
wonderful time of the year.
Absolutely, always.
Well, I have only been in business for a little over a year, but in this location for a few months.
Okay, that sounds very nice. I mean, with the building, it's an amazing building.
Thank you.
How many First Fridays have you been a part? Just one?
No, this is actually my 1 year First Friday. But this is the most fun of all the First Fridays.
Well, most wonderful time of the year.
Absolutely.
Any deals, any wonderful deals you might have going on for your business?
So we all have wonderful deals this First Friday. I have Spin the Snowball, which means you get to spin the wheel, and you might get 30%, 20, 10. You might get a sticker. You might get a koozie. It could be a lot of things.
Sounds like a wonderful little thing. Well, thank you so much for the interview.
Thanks. Come on down, everyone.
Wow, that looked like so much fun. Thank you, Grant, for showing us how much fun we can have in Marietta. And when we come back, we'll see what Johannah James has to offer.
Stay with us as we cover more news in regards to First Friday.
Welcome back to the special edition of WCMO.
Yep, we have our next crew out on the town, Morgan Ahlstrom and Johannah James, to find out what else is going on for First Friday this weekend.
What do you have for us, Johannah and Morgan?
All right, hi, we're here for First Friday. How are you guys liking First Friday tonight? Oh, this is my favorite First Friday of the year.
I could definitely see that.
It's December 1st, so that's really a good coincidence.
How often do you guys come down to First Friday?
Every Friday we're in town.
Yep.
So we live here. Every once in a while we're out of town on a Friday. If we're not out of town, we're here.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
How long have you been coming to First Friday?
Since they started?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. We came when they used to just be in the summer. They had artists and merchants just in the summer months, and we've just kept coming as they've expanded.
They kept increasing to all year round, so we try to go as much as we can.
Yep.
Yeah, it sounds like it has a great history. What is your favorite part of First Friday?
I think they started couple years ago, and on Putnam Street they'll have a concert, and I think they got a grant last year to do that, and we've really enjoyed coming to them. It's right there by the People's Bank Theater, so that's really good.
I just love walking around, seeing people in downtown. I just think it's fun to see people downtown.
Well, that sounds so great. Thank you for interviewing with us.
Thank you very
welcome.
much. Have a great evening.
Hi, we're here at First Friday, and I was wondering how you two are enjoying First Friday this weekend.
Doing great so far. It's an early start.
Fair enough. How long have you guys been coming down to First Friday?
10 years?
Yeah, 8, 9, 10 years. This will be year number 10.
How often do you come out to First Friday?
Usually December, always.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. I can see why. I can see why.
Yeah.
And if you had to pick one thing, what would you say is your favorite part of First Friday?
Seeing the kids.
Seeing the kids.
That's so fair.
Seeing the kids. Putting a smile on people's faces.
All right, well, thank you so much for interviewing with us. You have a great night.
You guys do the same.
All right. So we're here with Marietta College for First Friday. We're just wondering a little bit of your background as the cook shop. What do you guys do in town?
We are an independent retailer of kitchenwares, and this is called being nervous in front of the camera.
No, it's okay.
That's okay. So we're an independent kitchenwares retailer, but we're also part of a big buying group that's about 800 people, 800 different stores across the United States, which gives us some leverage. Part of Marietta Main Street, part of the local CVB, get involved with charities in town, so we're kind of all over the place.
All right, and then in terms of First Friday, how many years have you been working with First Friday, and how have you been enjoying that?
Since 2009, when we opened up, I believe. They've been going on that long. We do them all, stay open late. It's fun. There's music on the street. Lately with Dora now, people can walk around with a drink in their hand, so it's fun. It's a fun night.
What do you do differently as a business to prepare for First Friday?
We don't do that much different, really. We sample usually that night. We'll have different things that we sell, food stuff that people can try that they normally wouldn't be able to, and we do it that night because of the traffic that we have. When there's so many people, it's worth doing.
All right, and then how much more business would you say you get on First Friday?
From a normal Friday, off the cuff, I'd say it's probably a 40% increase. So it's decent. I mean, it's absolutely worth doing.
Definitely. Would you say that First Friday is like a benefit to the town at all?
Yeah. First of all, just the fact that we have so many merchants in downtown Marietta. Parkersburg is more or less empty. You go to Zanesville, you could shoot a cannon down the street and not hit anybody. So we're unique in that way. And then the fact that stores are open late, you look outside on the street and you'll see hundreds of people walking around. You don't normally get that. You don't get that in any small town anymore. So it's definitely a benefit.
All right. Well, thank you so much for meeting with us.
You're welcome.
All right. Hi, we're here with Marietta College. We're interviewing Terry Ann from Terry Ann's. Could you tell us a little bit about your business?
Yes, we are a fine ladies specialty shop. We have been here since September of 1962. So we are well seasoned and we are on top of all the trends. We have customers from all around. We have wonderful staff and wonderful customers and a nice relationship with Marietta College.
All right, and could you tell us a little bit about your time with First Friday, what kind of work you guys do on those days?
Yes, we love the First Fridays. We were very instrumental in the original First Fridays. They were more of an art walk in the summertime, and they've evolved, and they're awesome. They're an opportunity for people to come to town to explore the shops that they may not have been in. In a very easy, open atmosphere. Everybody is having a good time and shopping and strolling and having a few refreshments. And yes, the business is more amped up during First Friday because there's a reason to come downtown. When we're open 6 days a week, there's lots of opportunities. But when there's only a First Friday event, you must come down between 5 and 9 that night.
How much more business would you say you get on a First Friday?
That's a little tough one because interestingly, our business in the daytime is as amped up as it is in the evening time. And that is probably because people come downtown and do a little shopping before the event starts, because during the event, they may be going to dinner. They may have their children and their husbands. They may come in and shop, but they don't get to shop as intensely as they would if they were just here by themselves or without husbands and children watching.
Do you prepare any differently for First Fridays?
Well, we serve lovely refreshments, so we prepare that way. And we sometimes have or most often have an artist or someone different in the store. Like I said earlier, we're open Monday through Saturday every day, all the time. So you can come in anytime. But First Friday is a different night. So we like to have an artist or a feature of someone different so that while you may not have walked into Terry Ann's because you didn't know that it was your style, if you think that I have a guy making handcrafted knives or an artist with jewelry and paintings or something different than what you would normally find, you'll walk in and we make sure that our store is primed and ready so that you're seeing something that tempts you. So yeah, we do get prepped out for First Friday.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much. That's all we have today.
Okay, thanks for coming down.
Wow, I might have to head out to Terry Ann's to visit that local artist who's going to be playing this weekend.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. We just want to say thank you to our crew for going out and showing us how much fun we can have on First Friday in downtown Marietta.
Yeah, we cannot wait to see what happens next year and all the other First Fridays that will be happening in the year of 2024 and what kind of fun can be found here in Marietta.
Yeah, so that's all we have for this special edition on WCMO. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12:30 and 6:30. Happy holidays, and we will see you next time.